Sirah Haris Radio, the radio by Sirah Haris, me, the online oracle that likes orcas and that loves RuPauls Drag Race. So today I wanted to make a little bit of a radio show, all in ASMR style, because it is currently 7 a.m. I woke up at 3 a.m., couldn't fall asleep, and I just have to talk about Drag Race because season 17 is currently happening, and I'm actually planning on doing a watch party, and I'm gonna make like maybe a visual for it this week. And yeah, wait a second, I have to breathe. I'm scared of breathing. This is my first ASMR, guys. Breathe in with me right now. Let's get all calm and collected. Through your nose and now out your mouth. I've been told before that I have an ASMR worthy voice, but I have a very wet mouth that comes in handy in certain cases, but also not in others. Well, let's start with the season. You might hear a bit of clicking from my mouse. I hope it gives you a few triggers. Can you hear that? I just clicked around. I'm not sure if you can hear it. But let's start off with the cast in and of itself. I am a big Drag Race fan. I might write something, might make a new video about it in the future, but a huge Drag Race fan, watch it every day. If I eat, I want to watch Drag Race. And this season so far, I would say, has been quite, meh. Not the best, not the worst, but last episode ate my pussy down. So let's start with the queens. Looking at the cast reveal, I was the most excited, I would say, for Lucky Stars, for sure, Susie Dude, and Lana Jarre, because I met Lana Jarre in person in New York, and she's amazing. I was also really excited for, not really actually, I was kind of excited for Ariete too, but some of the other girls were just like, yo, this is giving nothing. For example, Joella, I was like, baby, this is giving nothing. But let's get into just like my opinions on the season so far. Standout stars, like stars in the sky, stars. Yo, I feel hella silly, but it's also so fun to whisper, because as I said, it's the morning and I want to talk loud, and I got this new mic and stuff, so yeah. But standout stars of the season that I will remember, well, so far currently it's, I think we are at episode, let's see, episode 10, The Villain's Roast, just aired. That was the best episode of the season so far, but let's get back into it. So my standout stars of the season are undoubtedly Joella. Honestly, let's look. I'm currently looking at a picture of the lineup. Genuinely, like, standout stars. I really love Joella, Harmona, and I'm rooting for Anya to win. That's who I'm rooting to win. I know the spoilers. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm rooting for Anya to win. So people have been a bit disappointed by Slana, but last episode she really brought it back. Like, she really like reeled it in and became like so much funnier. Fuck my ass, that was my alarm. I'm so sorry if that like triggered you like negatively. This is my first ASMR, so I'm not gonna edit that out, but I'm gonna stop my alarms. Fuck you, alarm. I'm sorry, did that trigger you like negatively? I love how trigger it can. I think I also bumped into my desk for a second. It's my first ASMR, guys. Give me some leeway, give me some kindness. I want to stop now. Stop it. I'll give up and do again, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna do that. Let's breathe in together. And let's breathe out together. I'm not gonna restart because it's not real, it's not honest, it's not raw, and also I don't want to. How about that? So, as I said, Lana Jarre at first was really disappointing me and herself, I could tell. But last episode she really ate my ass, like front to back. I don't know how I should do this. Should I go through the episode or through the cast? I think what I will do is I will go through the cast one by one and just give becomes funny because I'm like, I forgot about her, but her name is Acacia Forgot. So it's just so smart. But she seems like a lovely person. Just was nervous, and I think, yeah, she seems like a lovely country gal and front honest, and yeah, she's lovely, but I'm not gravitated towards her drag, and I feel like she can really heighten herself still more, and I'm really excited to see that because I do believe she goes into the more like country singer, like essence, like Trixie does that, and is kind of known for it, but I believe that she can find her space in that, carve out her own path, so I'm excited for the future for Acacia Forgot, and I will never forget that name, even if sometimes I forget a bit about her performances. I'm not trying to be shady or anything, this is all coming from a place of I don't know these people, I just know them as characters on a TV show. B, I'm a huge lover of the TV show and drag, more so RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, I don't go to fuckity, I also kicked my desk again, but I do not go to drag shows per se that much. I do in New York, I went every week, like every week I will go, but here in the Netherlands, not as much, because I am really into the artistic side of drag. So getting into the artistic side of drag, Ariete, I love Ariete's looks, like completely insane, completely amazing. What she needs, I'm 27, she's 28, 27, I'm 23, from a younger person. She's also beautiful, like she's a beautiful head out of drag. She's one of the most beautiful guys that we ever had on the show. Not saying that I'm into her, but she's just like beautiful. The most that I'm into anybody on Drag Race is Anitra. Anitra out of drag does it for me. Like, I will marry her. Anyways, so Ariete, I just think she needs time to cook. I think she's got in her head, and some people like Nina Brown, they are good at just, or not good, but to express their negative feelings towards themselves openly, while others like Ariete put on a slightly arrogant character on top to kind of be and protect themselves. And I think that came to her. It didn't help her. I don't think she didn't present herself as a likable person at times, but I understand where she comes from. Also, the fight in episode 10, I understand where she comes from, and I would feel the same way, but she appears insecure. I'm not trying to come for her again. I'm just really trying to speak out of a place. I also don't do drag. I maybe will, but I don't know. But I don't want to come for these girls and be mean unnecessarily. I just genuinely think that she has a bit more time to cook, really introspection, to not let other people get to her and believe in herself more. And do not hide behind a character and just embrace herself a bit more. I really believe that when she gets that on a personal level, she'll be unstoppable because she's such an amazing, oh my god, I almost burped there. Damn, the fuck was that? She's an amazing visual artist, and truly, I just love her and what she does in her work. So let's move on to the next, because time is running out. I want to do this only in 20 minutes. So we have Crystal Envy. I'm sorry, but she's giving me Acacia Forgot, but I forgot everything. I don't know a single thing what she did this season. She's giving me Tamara Johnson from Drag Race, I think it's season 5. UK season 5, Tamara Johnson. Or it's not Tamara Johnson. I'm mixing up names, but Tamara Thomason. Yeah, I love Tamara Thomason. Crystal Envy, the name is again just like very forgettable. I'm really sorry, but it's just like pick something where it's like do whatever you want, of course, but just picking a name like that, just know it's not going to stick in people's minds. And her drag, she does exceptionally good. She's just like really beautiful, does everything perfectly, but I think she needs to figure out a bit what makes her her, what makes her different, what makes her stand out, or if this is how she wants, if this is like genuinely just her being her, she does it well, but Hermona 8. I love her so much in this season. Let's breathe in. Let's breathe out. I love her on this season. She's so funny. Such a great character. And the stone gate where she had to take the stones off was so entertaining. Her calling out Joella, so entertaining. Her being somebody that got picked by RuPaul basically in a crowd, so entertaining. She's just a lovely, entertaining person. Her drag, she has an aesthetic down. Like she has her, like, it's very drag, like very classic, pageanty American drag. And I love it for her. She does it well. I'm super entertained by her. I love her name. There's many moments I feel like they're on the tip of my tongue, but I just can't. Not tip of the tongue. Tip of the tongue, but for the brain, at the, like, ends of my neurons. I don't know. Just like, I know that she has more moments that I thought were hilarious. Like her wig, the sadness thing. Just like, she's an amazing, like, super entertaining. She's like one of my stands of the season. Next, we have Jewel Sparkles. Jewel Sparkles, at first, I was so, like, don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, it was like, I don't care. But she's beautiful. She's amazing. She's Linda Evangelista. But I was just like, I don't care. Now, as the season went on, when I started caring was in Snatch Game. She's funny, and also in the musical, my favorite musical performance, I think, ever. She was just so good. The little kick with her feet, so good, so funny, but not like, just like in an unexpected way. She's such a gorgeous model-esque girl. What she always gave me was like Georges at the beginning. She was like giving me Georges meets Dakota Schiffer aesthetic. As you can tell, I know so much from Drag Race. Like, I am a Drag Race lexicon of everything. So I will be making more videos, maybe more ASMR videos talking about Drag Race. But anyways, obsessed with her now, especially, what was it in the last episode? Oh my god, the roast gate. Ariete is such a fake bitch for taking her friend's jokes and being like, what a she's the original backstabber. I get being hurt by what Jules did. But you have to be able to communicate these things either in a more healthy way or just keep it to yourself and beat yourself up in the head. The way Ariete went about it just made it much, much worse. Because I definitely do not think that Jules was trying to be a malicious person. But yeah, Jules, I'm team Jules and Anya, either or. I would love to see them win. Next, Joella, the meme queen of the season. So hilarious, so I keep forgetting to breathe, y'all. So it's the meme queen of the season, just so entertaining without even, I think, knowing how entertaining she genuinely is. It's truly insane. Like, the whole mattress look, iconic. Like, the look of the season, let's be honest, the look of the season. And just, yeah, just really entertaining person. And she is the Slation diva of LA. And honestly, personality-wise, definitely kind of like the standout, kind of like Vanjie-esque standout type of level to me. I really, really love her. Visually, her drag is not like something I'm like, oh wow, but she's beautiful. But like on stage of Drag Race, I'm not like, oh wow. But there's a campiness to it, to everything she does, and I really love it. Moving on to Corey King. I love Corey King's kind of personality, like not too much. I've been saying that so much because of her. And her look's disappointing, but I felt like there was a defeatedness in her at the end. I felt like she was not delusional enough. She knew too much about herself. She was like, I am not eating these runways up. And that kind of made me a bit sad for her, because I do believe she is really talented, but her looks could need a bit of pushing, but her personality is really there, and she's gorgeous, bodied out, mugged down, like mugged down. So yeah, love it. Also, somebody who's mugged down goddess Harmona, like not talked about enough. She's so mugged down. But yeah, Corey King also loved the Kingdom thing, which is like Hello to the Kingdom. I love her branding. But yeah, really funny queen. Then we have Lana Del Rey. I knew this queen before because I was in New York and I lived there for a bit. And I would go to like $3 Bill a lot and she would perform there. And I was like always a fan, amazing performer. I love her like reveal look, so good. I don't love her for abusing a fish in her shoes. But whatever, let's move on from that. The whole season I feel like she's been disappointing in like the look categories and also personality. I feel like the moment she realized, okay, my looks are not as amazing as I thought they were, and she kind of loosened up. I feel like at that point she was like, I'm not gonna like win this season, and she loosened up, and she became one of my favorite people on the season because when she's loose, she's so funny. For example, when she was like in episode 10, that's her peak episode. It was so good. Also, her in Untucked is always like so good. Like when she really let go of this pressure to be a model, to be beautiful, she is always beautiful, she's always a model, but she let go of this like super big pressure she had on herself due to her being just like known as a beautiful person. And when she let go of that pressure, she really truly like became also a standout. So I loved Lana truly. Episode 10 when she was like at the end of the day and everybody was like shut up, that was so good. And also the Wizard of Oz, and also her looks are not horrible. I'm just saying they're not on the level that I thought they would be according to like the reveal look. But yeah, still really, really talented and really excited to see her let go more and embrace just her true authentic personality and like the jokes that she has. Really, really love you, Lana. I'm definitely a dreamer. Then we have Lexi Love. Early season, I was convinced she's gonna win this season. Like it was like this is such a Kobe moment. But let's breathe in together first. But as the season went on, Lexi is becoming more and more insecure in the same way Ariete is, where she kind of like lets it out on others. So it's not that nice to see, but I love her like rainbow wig thing. Like her Betsy Johnson look was my favorite, one of my favorites of the season, so amazing. And her performance, like in the beginning, like dancing, what was it, whatever, was so good. And Tarpgate entertaining. She's really smart at making like simple looks but adding a drama big element to it to really like take it over the edge for me. Because it's not that their looks are simple, but she has like a huge thing, like a standout, like the tarp, for example, or like the big, like the Betsy Johnson. What was it? How can I call it? The cage, the kind of the huge veil. Yeah. So we have the tarp, the huge veil, rolling out the fabric behind her into monopulence category. She's smart and having a huge standout moment, and then a like shorter, simpler maybe dress itself, but it just works so well. She's really smart. Also really entertaining and funny, but she's her own biggest like enemy. That's really relatable to see. But in episode 10, I was really like getting annoyed at her. I just really thought it was upsetting how she was talking to like Jules, but I'm glad Anya called her out, and then they also made up and Untucked. That Untucked was the most satisfying Untucked like almost ever, because there was drama, but they resolved it. And they all talked about it at the end, but it was genuine and real and was not just like fake, like making up. It was relatable, like how it was just such a good episode. And thank you, Jules Sparkles, for all of that. Like Jules Sparkles 8. And also I think it's really commendable that Jules Sparkles didn't bring up the fact that her friend Ariete stole her jokes to the others, because I would have said it. But also she should have said it. Ariete, that's like too far. It's like too far. But at the end of the day, this is a show, so no hate, no anything towards these queens. Like, do your thing. I don't know you personally. Everybody made it on a show, you did something huge. You're part of a legacy. Congratulations, and keep on following your dreams, working hard, and doing your thing. So that's it with Lexi Love. You have Lucky Stars. I was so sad to see her go so early on. So broken hearted for her, and it was just really hard to see her leave. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Not all. I love her looks, her performances. Definitely Nina Bonina Brown down. Like, definitely, when I see her, I see Nina Bonina Brown. I think of Nina Bonina Brown, and that's one thing I think she should be conscious of. I know that they have broken up in terms of like drag mom, drag daughter type of vibe, but I think she needs to give Nina her flowers, Anita flowers at one point, maybe in the reunion, like somewhere else on social media, because even if y'all broken up, it's just clear. It's just clear. She does it in her own way, but you see her, and if you know Drag Race, Nina Brown pops into your head. She's the OG, and that's the truth of the matter. But I love Lucky Star's outfits, and even though she does remind me of Nina Brown, she does it in her own way. Really creative, really entertaining to see, and I love to see more queen like Nina Brown because I love Nina Brown's looks. Not every political opinion, but she's an entertaining character. I watch her raw views from time to time. She's not perfect. I don't know all her drama to like details, so I'm not going to comment Nina Brown. I will continue with Lydia Bahol Collins. Amazing name. I love her aesthetic. Her performance also amazing. Her love story with Corey King, really cute. And I feel like at the end that was really keeping Corey King alive. Like it was so sad. I could see it, and Corey King's like Corey King is strong. I can relate to that. Like strong doesn't show stuff on the outside as much, but she was like broken down, I think, at the end of like episode 9. I feel like she just also untucked. I feel like she was like, yeah, I'm going. Like, yeah, so wish her the best. But let's go back to Lydia B. Collins. Love her name. And yeah, her aesthetic. It's giving me a bit of Willow Bill, Evie Oddly meets Aquaria kind of vibes. That's what I'm kind of getting. And yeah, don't have much to say. I'm just like it. And a bit of spice, some sugar and spice. I love sugar and spice, oh my god. Then we got Anya Nerve. Anya Nerve, winner of the season, down, like no doubts in my mind. Or Jewel Sparkles, either or, but Anya, I want her to win more. Because I want to see Jewel Sparkles on another season, but also want to see Anya on another season, like all winners. Anyways, either or, I'm happy, but right now I'm tending towards Anya. Anya has created amazing TV moments and been part of amazing moments, and everywhere I can kind of relate to what she was saying, her perspective. Like people are trying to make her out to be like, oh, she stole the like tassels, whatever, from Jewels. I think it was a misunderstanding and her just doing something wrong, and you should have fessed up. But she's not a villain for what happened. People are really dramatic. It was just, and they made up, and just seeing them make up, and also in episode 10, her defending Jewels was amazing. Like her in Untucked, main character syndrome, like completely main character. She's Anya Nerve on the top, and her looks, her makeup, one of the best mugs. Like she's so beautiful. It's, oh my god, it's hard to believe how beautiful she is. Her looks, I feel like, have been good. Nothing like where I'm like, oh, she's a look queen. She's definitely personality, funny, performer queen. But I think looks is something you can always improve, find your style more, and I think she is doing that, and she's amazing. Like, I'm not saying she's badly dressed or whatever, like, I'm just saying I don't remember her looks the way that I might remember a Ariete, for example, or like a Lexi Love. Like On Your Nerve, I'm a big fan this season of her character, how the character develops. Also the tarp fight with Lexi, I can relate to like Anya being like, oh, I don't want to bring it up now because she's kind of upset. So I don't also think she was found there. She's a bit misunderstood in certain situations, but she's always open and honest and helpful, I would say. So love her. Can't wait to see like she has like the money now, and I think the experience of seeing herself on TV, and I think she will just push the envelope a tiny bit further. And again, I'm not trying to shade nobody. I'm just giving my pointers as somebody who doesn't do drag, but she's a huge fan of drag and the art form, but not the drugs and the sex stuff that they do. It's just that sounds weird, but I'm just not a big fan of the over sexualization of drag. It just doesn't do something for me. I was once at a drag show. I didn't know it was gonna happen, but I ended up seeing the girlfriend experience there. And she was performing. She started undressing more and more until I saw her like completely naked down to her hoo-ha. And then she like took chocolate syrup and dripped it all over herself. And I hate chocolate. I was front row. She was like kneeling down. I had her hoo-ha covered in chocolate in front of me, and I was appalled because I'm not a huge prude, but I am more modest in certain ways than that, and I hate chocolate. So yeah, that's what I meant by the sex part, that I'm not like super into with drag. That's all I mean. But it definitely has its place and time, and I think it's important for people to do what they want to do, but it's just not for me. Where was I even? I don't know. Anya, love her. Sam Star is perfect, polished cookie cutter, perfect drag. She is perfect pageant queen, Trinity the Dog daughter. She is perfect, beautiful, and that's to her demise. Even in like true school, I don't think she was good, but she was not the winner per se, and she showed a perfect side of a rough, like she showed a more funny side, but in like such a perfect way. Again, this girl needs to loosen up a bit more, but she's perfect, she's beautiful. I don't have much to say. She's just perfect, beautiful, a pageant like queen. When I say queen, I mean royalty. And so yeah, she does what she does exceptionally well. Can't wait to see her perform. Can't wait to see her loosen up more and more and get just like people acquainted with her as a human and as an artist and as a entertainer, not just as a perfect pageant queen, because the drag queens that come on here, they are entertainers in their own right as a drag queen. Drag queens are entertainers, but coming on the show, you become a personality, you become a wannabe celebrity, you could say, and you have to bring your entertainment value to a different level to keep kind of people interested in you as a person, as a figure, as an artist. I think that's where she needs to like push the envelope a bit more. Who the hell is envelope? Why is it always an envelope? Like, we don't even use envelopes anymore. But I see a huge, bright, starry future for her, and I'm so happy for her that she could come on this season. Everybody here, congrats again for doing it. I am convinced that everybody's gonna carve out like a good career for themselves, even though it's hard to make money, even as a drag race girl. But whatever, you'll figure yourself out. I'm not a financial advisor or life advisor here. I'm just here to do ASMR and talk about drag race. Oh my god, I need to get ready for school in 5 minutes. Luckily, we only have Susie Dude left. Susie Dude, I'm obsessed with her aesthetic, especially in the promo pic. She really nailed her look down. She does the 20s like so well, and like this boppity boopity ba vibe. Her tap dancing's entertaining. But as the episodes go on, I feel like she's being edited to seem more delusional and like arrogant, which I don't believe she really is, but she's being edited to be like that. And I don't think she's gonna win. The edit is not in her favor. But yeah, really love her, and she's a standout for me, of course, also in this season. But of course, the edit's just not doing a favor, and I want to see more of this 20 aesthetics. I feel like they've pushed her a bit too far from that. I want to see that more, But I am a fan, and yeah, that promo look is just insane. My favorite promo looks this season, now that I've kind of covered everybody: Susie, Lucky, Lana. Yeah, Susie, Lucky, Lana, and maybe Lexi. I think Ariete is also. Yeah, let's just say Susie, Lucky, Lana, Lexi, Ariete are like kind of my favorites, and from those, my real favorite are Susie. My top three. That's my top five: Susie, Lucky, Lana, Lexi, Ariete, and my top three is Susie, Lucky, Lana. So thank you for watching my first ASMR. If you want to hear more RuPaul's Drag Race talk and ASMR, let me know. Or any other topic or any other triggers. I don't know. I am a shy person sometimes when I'm recording or doing stuff in my room because I'm just like thinking about my roommates hearing me is kind of embarrassing a bit at times, but usually I don't really care. So I don't know, this whispering thing is really comforting and really fun, and talking about one of my favorite topics, Drag Race, to people is always really fun. I don't have enough Drag Race friends. I'm gonna be hosting at my home a watch party sometime soon, and I will be showing the posters for that, so I'm really excited for that. And my favorite drag queen ever is Juno Birch, if you didn't know. So if you're Juno Birch, I wanna hug you so bad. Hug you, H-U-G. Well, anyways, thank you for watching, and hope to see you another time. I should have done that more. I should have done stuff in general more. I was just talking